BYD is the only car company on the face of the planet that makes its own semiconductor chips. But this year, it's had to look for another supplier because sales of its electric cars are skyrocketing so fast, BYD simply cannot keep up with demand. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. You are watching The Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. I'm coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia. Now, I want to say a big thank you, big shout out to all the new subscribers to the channel. There's been heaps of you lately. And also to the Patreons of the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll put a link in the description below to how you can become a Patreon and support the channel as well if you'd like to. For nearly 7 straight months in a row, BYD has increased its electric car sales by 10,000 every single month. That is insane. Now, BYD has started buying IGBT modules, basically semiconductor chips, from suppliers outside of its own semiconductor unit because it cannot keep up with the demand it's facing right now for its electric cars. Now, I made a video recently talking about some of the challenges that BYD face right now. One of those is getting enough battery supply to make enough cars for the insane demand they are seeing for their cars. Why are they seeing so much demand? All comes down to one thing. BYD prices their electric vehicles on par with gas vehicles. Yep, on par. That is why in China, BYD is the most popular electric car manufacturer right now. Their cars are actually affordable and also very good quality. BYD Blade batteries are some of the best batteries on the industry if you actually consider not just the cells, but everything around them, the entire package. Now, BYD China has previously sourced its IGBT modules from its own semiconductor division. But now it is reportedly starting to buy from other suppliers as well. And this is going to be an issue for BYD all across the board. BYD are actually in the process of building a $2.4 billion, US dollars by the way, factory in China to make more parts for their electric cars because they cannot keep up with demand. It's just going crazy. They're doing other things like increasing their battery prices by 20% because they're basically saying to the market, we don't need your demand for our batteries. We've got enough for it for our own cars, for our own customers. We don't need your... If you want to buy our batteries now, sure, you can have them, but at a significant premium. Now, BYD has officially placed orders with chipmaker Hangzhou Xi'an for automotive IGBTs, with the order amounting to RMB 100 million. A source said this is partly because BYD's semiconductor production capacity is extremely tight, and partly to compress its related transactions with the BYD group. Now, it wasn't only this one semiconductor manufacturer in Xi'an that got the orders, but also Star Power Semiconductor, Times Electric, and China Resources Microelectronics, the person said, adding that almost all manufacturers that have passed BYD's verification were included. In other words, BYD has gone from making all of its own semiconductors for its cars to now ordering from 4 different semiconductor manufacturing plants in China. So what does this say about what's happening next year? All right, I've been talking about this for 6 months now. If you haven't seen my videos about BYD's expansion globally, you need to see them. I'll put links in the description below. BYD will be one of the 3 largest car manufacturers, full stop, in the world by 2030. I made a video about my predictions for 2030. I'll put a link in the description below to that video as well. Now, BYD Semiconductor was established in October 2004, nearly 20 years ago, and BYD directly holds 72.3% of the shares in the company, making them the controlling shareholder of the company. Now, BYD Semiconductor has a complete industry chain of automotive-grade IGBTs, including design, manufacturing, packaging, and complete vehicle applications. It's part of BYD's strategy to be completely vertically integrated. Now, BYD actually launched China's first IGBT chip developed by a local company in 2009, 12 years ago, the IGBT 4.0 chip in 2018, and the IGBT 5.0 and IGBT 6.0 chips subsequently. Now, on June 30th this year, BYD, which is listed in Shenzhen, announced that the application to spin off its subsidiary BYD Semiconductor to Chi Next, a Nasdaq-style subsidiary on the Shenzhen Stock Exchange, for listing was accepted by the Shenzhen Stock Exchange for review. So why BYD doing this? Well, they're doing this to raise money. It makes sense. They're trying to expand quickly. They're trying to build more electric cars. They want to be building 3.5 million electric cars by 2025. That's in that 1 year, not up until that point. That's annually 3.5 million. You can imagine how many electric cars they're planning on building in 2030. My guess is around 7 million. BYD Semiconductor hopes to raise RMB 3 billion approximately through the IPO, of which RMB 2 billion will be used for the development and industrialization of power semiconductors and intelligent control devices. They want to grow, they want to expand, they want to start taking over the world. You get what I'm saying here, right? So now I've been banging on telling people that if they want to invest in electric stocks, one of the companies they should consider is probably not Lucid or Rivian right now. They're a bit overvalued, but BYD. There's a number of different reasons why BYD is an enormously strong player in the field of electric cars. As far as I'm aware, they're the only mainstream brand in the world that can build electric cars at the same price as a gas-powered car. Thanks for watching the channel. I look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Bye-bye.